Hello YouTube, this is Darkon633. We're back with another Star Wars review. This time we're going to take a look at the Star Wars The Last Jedi basic figure for Chewbacca, who is also a part of the standard Force Link 3 3/4 series. Now what's actually really cool about this figure is that not only does it include obviously Chewbacca in general, but it actually includes another character that will be seen in The Last Jedi. And while it's not a specific character per se, it is an alien species that will be featured in the movie. And that is a Porg, which is actually kind of interesting. We have some kind of extra bonus creature with the basic line of figures. Anyways, first we're going to take a look at the box. The box is in the standard, very small 3 3/4 inch scale. Shows that it is part of the Force Link line. It's a picture of Chewbacca there, and once again a very underwhelming back. So now we're going to take a look at the figure more closely. In terms of an overall Chewbacca, it's pretty basic, although it is in a somewhat dynamic pose. Luckily it's not really the legs as much, and while it is kind of in a pre-pose for its legs, it's really the arm that's in a pre-pose. It's putting it in some kind of like action pose, or it's kind of like not so, what's the word, it's kind of more of a more aggressive pose rather than just kind of laid back pose. But it is cool that it includes the Bowcaster and the satchel, which is always around Chewbacca pretty much all the time. Articulation-wise, the head kind of moves, but not by a whole lot. That's just really the nature of Chewbacca's head design. He does have swivels at the shoulders and swivels at the hips. Unfortunately, the gun is a little bit on the small side, which I guess works a little bit, but at the same time, it also falls apart into 3 pieces, which over time already just having it kind of fell apart a couple times, so that's kind of annoying that it even has that problem to begin with. As a comparison, here is Chewbacca with the only Force Awakens version of Chewbacca that I got, and that was from the Battle Millennium Falcon, and that's the communicator version, which is pretty much just the basic Chewbacca with the communicator gear. And this Bowcaster was a little better since it didn't fall apart on me all the time, so that's good that it is just a solid piece. So I kind of prefer this Chewbacca, at least for the weapon-wise, though this Chewbacca is definitely better since he does not have all that communication gear secured on the body. Now, the only other accessory in the set, as mentioned earlier, is this tiny little Porg. I really don't know exactly what a Porg is. It's kind of like a weird owl bird creature mixed with a few other things, so it's a very strange little creature in general. Articulation is non-existent since it is just a static piece, but I guess it's painted pretty decently. It's got a few shades, and it's not just like one shade and then so on. It does have the few shades, and I guess these are kind of interesting looking creatures, but overall there isn't a whole lot else to say about this Chewbacca figure since it is still just a basic Chewbacca figure. Obviously, if you're collecting all the basic figures in general, I guess this is a pick up just because to complete the main team for The Last Jedi, but if you have a lot of other Chewbacca figures and don't really care about the Porg, then this is an easy skip. He does include the Force link at the bottom there too, but this was a little bit more hidden since it is just a standard brown coat like the rest with the little symbol there rather than just being painted as something else, but I guess it's nice to at least have a Chewbacca on the line, although obviously this isn't the most impressive Chewbacca figure out of the market. Anyways, please comment and subscribe and check out Hero Club and Hero Taku. Please check the bell at the bottom of the screen in order to see my content go up as soon as possible, and please check the other channels down below. Also check my Twitter, Darkon633, and I'll be back with more Star Wars reviews, but for now, I'll be seeing you later, YouTube. Bye.